I'll let you know I'm the girl who still goes to the gym when she has herpes outbreaks. Yep. I'm that girl. I'm not gonna not go to the gym. Okay, I'll fall off now. I have moments where I don't go to the gym, but an outbreak ain't gonna be the reason why I don't go. Period. I use my products. Literally, I use this soap to help me feel fresh. I'll use this spray to help me feel good so it's not itching. And then I use my speed up cream, which I got a bigger jar than this, and I'll put this on there to keep it from the friction and all that stuff like that. And I go to the gym. Like I'm about to go to the gym now. Get you some if you got that problem.
Atlanta has got to be the most dangerous city in America. It's looking like nothing is safe anymore. Let's face it, people go to the gym to look sexy so they can get some booty, living like dogs, but still got fleas and ticks on their cat. We're about to get into this news, but before we do, make sure y'all do me a favor. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Hand sanitizer and Lysol wipes can't save y'all no more.
Bro, I just found out that a woman contracted herpes from going to the gym and basically not using a towel or not cleaning the equipment. So then the creator that was talking about the story, she works at a gym, and she was like, yeah, this is really common and it can happen because people go to the gym with STDs, whatever, and they don't wear underwear, they don't wear underpants. So all their juices are getting all over the equipment. Yeah. So if you didn't know, now you know. You can catch an STD from going to the gym. You're welcome.
I just saw a post saying that chlamydia is on the rise in the gym because people are now really wearing a lot of gym attire, let's say. Basically, they're going half naked, and you know, when you sweat, sit down and don't clean up after yourself, I guess all that stuff stays on the bench. That's gross. Y'all are nasty out there. Please wipe down the gym equipment, whatever gym equipment you use, and invest in your own gym equipment. That's probably the best idea, because then it's your sweat, your shit, your spit. I'm not spitting on my shit, but you know what I'm saying. Some people, like, when they go parkour at the gym, and you're like lifting, spit comes out, you know, you're like, oh, you're a lot of bodily fluids now if you think about it. You get ringworm at the gym, so if you get that, this is like another reason why I don't go to the gym and have my own.
So I have a question for my gym folks, my gym peeps. The question is, when you guys are at the gym working out, after you use the gym equipment, do you sanitize it? Do you clean it behind yourself? I'm asking this question because I just left the gym. I just finished doing some cardio, did the Stairmaster for 25 minutes. And as I was on there for 25 minutes, as I'm trying to motivate myself to finish the 25 minutes, I'm just looking around the gym or looking around the cardio area specifically. And as I'm seeing people get off of the equipment, whether it's the treadmill, the row machine, and even the Stairmaster, I'm noticing they just jump off and go about their business. No one goes to any of the sanitation stations to get some, a paper towel and sanitizer to come back and clean their sweat off the machine, or, even your hands are dirty, your hands are sweaty. So if you're holding the bars or whatever, you need to come back and clean that. I'm noticing that more often than not, that's not happening. And I'm concerned. I'm very concerned, because it's like, why aren't you guys doing that? If you see all of these sanitation stations throughout the gym, why do you think it's there? What do you think it's there for? It's not there for decorations. Is this happening in y'all gyms as well? Now, I'm new to this gym life. I'm a new gym girly. So I don't know if this is just common within gyms, but yeah, I'm trying not to get disgusted. Y'all drop in the comments and let me know if this is something that y'all notice at y'all gyms, and how is it handled? Do you just kind of let them go about their business, and you're just vigilant about making sure you clean before and after you get off the equipment? But I think it's wild. Y'all not scared that y'all gonna catch any type of staph infection or something because you're just jumping on a dirty machine?
With all these STDs floating around Atlanta, it's sounding like there's a lot of bad karma happening. People will do anything just to fit in or feel accepted and feel like they belong. Personal trainers are personally training women, blasting off blubber with sex sessions while getting paid is diabolical. It's looking like everybody that go to the gym got AIDS.
If you've ever taken antibiotics, if you're currently on antibiotics, especially if you had antibiotics more than a couple times, because you know how some people, you cannot fix your mouth to talk about those who have HSV, HIV. You can't. You guys are in the same boat. I don't care. Y'all can argue me up and down. To me, y'all the same. We're the same. We're the same. If you want to call people with HSV, HIV dirty, nasty, 304s, then you guys are the same. You think because you took antibiotics and no one knows that you're different? No, you're the same. Because here's the thing. Anytime we have unprotected sex, right, we're putting our bodies at risk. You just got, I guess, if you want to consider it lucky, to just get something that you could just take antibiotics for, right? Unfortunately for us, yeah, we did end up in a situation where we have something that's a little bit long term, right? But no, we're the same. It can happen to anyone at any given time. It doesn't matter if you only have one partner. It just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Sometimes it doesn't matter if you use protection, you guys. But I just want to let you guys know that you guys are no different. You guys are no different. So let's stop passing judgment and let's just educate ourselves and continue to get tested and use protection. Although protection is not always 100%, it's not foolproof, but still utilize it, right? And let's start having these difficult conversations until we get to a point where they're no longer difficult. That's the goal. Because I think the stigma is actually worse than an actual diagnosis, really, truth be told.
Okay, listen here, Buffalo. I am not a dating expert. Nope, don't know shit about what I'm doing. Just happen to be divorced a lot. So people, girls, have come to me and said, this is what happened to me. Can you help me? And I would like to. The girl who came to me most recently, yesterday, she said, this man gave me herpes. He is going around. He's a big influencer in Buffalo, and he's going around having sex with women without protection. And I said, well, we can't just defame this man. Can you tell me more? Can you give me proof? Like what? Like, I mean, like, I'm a girl's girl, but yeah, we're not just going to tear down this man for no reason, right? So she gave me all the proof. She gave me all the screenshots. She told him. He ignored her. He knows he has HSV2, I think is what she called it. And he's just having sex with. But I would love to be in the Are We Dating the Same Guy Buffalo group and help this girl and post his picture and say, girls, please don't have sex with this man. But I'm banned. So if you want a picture of this man who's a personal trainer in Buffalo, and he's got a lot of followers, and he's a big influencer, not on the TikTok though. Maybe, but I don't think so. I think it's the Insta, the one that I missed. I don't do Insta. But what do we do with this information? I think that's pretty disgusting, and he sounds awful, and this poor fucking girl, right?
So I just stitched this video because it was the last one I saw. But yeah, I just want to do a quick PSA as a biologist and someone who's also in the medical field. So let's say this is your gym pants or whatever you're wearing, right? Usually something thin unless you're wearing thick sweats. This is your underwear, which is also a thin piece of material, right? The thin piece of material that is your underwear or even a thong isn't going to stop whatever from coming through that's going to come through. You're sweating, there's moisture, things are transferring. Yeah. So the best thing you can do is really to wipe down the seats before and after. If you are the type to bring your own towel, honestly, I wouldn't even bring your own towel. I would just continue to wipe down or bring your own wipes even. If you do bring your own towel, still wipe down the stuff before and after really thoroughly, because realistically this can happen to anyone. Wash your hands when you're done with your workout. Never bring the towel to your face at all throughout the workout. Don't reuse the same towel throughout the week. Throw it in the hamper, immediately bring another one the next time if you want.
I'm not even gonna lie. When I was going to the gym, I didn't wipe none of that equipment off. Sometimes I did, sometimes I didn't. If I knew that that was my last piece of equipment that I was using, I would grab my stuff and get on out of there. I would make sure I would wash my hands, but besides that, I wasn't really doing too much with that equipment because I know people nasty, and if you at a gym, that's like being in the public restroom. The only thing you can really do is wash your hands. You're not gonna go into a public restroom washing down the toilet. Now, it's people that do that. It's people that bring the Lysol wipes, bring the bleach spray, clean the whole toilet, wiping behind somebody else just so they could sit down on the toilet and blow it up. But after they do that, they not about to re-wipe it for the next person. If anything, they gonna leave a couple of stains on that seat. It's a nasty world we live in there. I don't go to the gym no more because I know people nasty at the gym. Plus, it's way too expensive. You go in there, it smell like you at a deli or a bodega. Old people sleep on the equipment.